Hey Ron, hey Bob. So the short story is to meet your needs. It looks like you guys are scheduled, or you're definitively scheduled, to get a report every day, Saturday and Sunday included, that show the records of any purchase orders that have been modified in the prior day. Now I did some test records, so the email that you're going to get in the morning is going to be, it'll be from Zoya, and it'll have a bunch of dummy records in it. There's nothing in there to do. There's some fields on here that may be useful. I think the most useful field is actually the status field, paid and not paid. The thought is that CFY is engaging in both B2B as well as B2C. And the impact is in the B2B model, there's an invoicing process that feels like it rests naturally with finance, whereas with the B2C that it is paid on purchase, and that would be denoted as paid. So when you get this email, there are an array of ways to handle it, and this is really where I'm not sure what your needs are or how CFY wants to roll this problem. If you were a seated user in Salesforce, if you had a seat, and I believe there are the seats available, when you get this report, you would simply click on the purchase order to get additional details. Actually, let's not click on that one. Let's click on the one that is not paid. That's PO002. So in tab. So when you click on the purchase order, you'll see, there's some information. It's just assets. And if we were, really kind of building this out, if we weren't going for a pharmaceutical way of managing our assets, meaning, we could even do lots if we wanted to. Instead of seeing assets here, you would see line items, and then we'd have a quantity. But we're doing a kind of a one-to-one. For every asset. It has its own ID, and we're tracking the ID throughout the system. So here is the list of assets as well as the IDs. And what you would need is the detail information for the contact, or, which is more likely if it's actually not paid, it's going to be a business. So let's just take that out. Save. You would need the address and all that happy stuff, which you can get right from Salesforce right there, or you could click it. Now, alternatively, we could build out your reports to reflect that information. The rub with that is, one, you're going to get two reports for wonky reasons that I won't bore you with. One that'll be with the purchaser of a DevCom user record, which would be organizational contacts or individual contacts. Or then the second report would be a purchaser who was on the program side of the house. But once the payment is received, it'll flip to paid, the status right there, and I'll show you the updated report. But the thing that's not clear to me is Salesforce going to be updated with the payment date, and if so, who is responsible for that change? Now the last modified date changes. So you'll get notified of any change in your report once it comes in, or reports if you choose to get two. That would allow you to, in the reports, have access to the detailed information about the purchaser, be it a DevCom or a program purchaser, such as the street address, the things that you would need to actually manage a PO. Let me know how you guys pan out on this. Just drop an email or shoot me in a video. Wouldn't that be kind of fun? Have a good one. Oh, wait. Before we go, I wanted to just show you how that report is now changed. So let's go ahead and reload it. Yes, I want to continue. And now we're seeing that PO2 has actually changed. And its last modified date is no longer yesterday. It is now today because it's early in the morning, so it's off the report. But if the report was to be today instead, we would see name report, PO2 is now paid. And right now, that's what your tomorrow report is going to look like, and it's just dummy information for the time being. No sales have been made. Hope this made sense. If not, you can give me a ring too. I'm around. I'm taking care of my kid until 3 o'clock. My number, 617. Well, you know my number. You can find it in my records. Talk to you later. Bye.